Oh, hi there. Long time no see. Today I bring to you perhaps the most meta, controversial, and challenging discussion video yet. Artificial intelligence in the VTuber community. Now, today my goal is not to impose an opinion, but rather take you on my thought journey that I had for the past couple of weeks. And by the end of this, hopefully you will be able to form your own opinion on this matter. So make sure to sit back, get some food, put me on the second monitor, and watch the video till the end, because if you will click away, I will find out. Unlike for the majority of you here, my journey of discovering VTubing began surprisingly with their music. I have never heard of VTubers prior, never saw the funny clips, and to be honest with you, I did not even appreciate the appeal of this industry at first glance. But music and voice was something that hooked me. They just sound so good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't Gura. It's an AI cover. I just overlaid one of her karaoke stream VODs onto this audio of an AI music video using Gura's voice. And you couldn't even tell the difference. In fact, if the original video didn't have AI cover written in brackets, I wouldn't be able to tell either. What is going on? How's my brain getting tricked? Is this industry doomed? Were my initial thoughts when I first watched the video on my stream, and after 6 failed attempts of writing a cohesive script, here's what I gathered and concluded thus far. First of all, let's address this clip. We get tricked by the following elements. The super accurate audio mimicking Gura's voice to the dot. The avatar, which can't display the exact mouth movement of the real person behind Gura. And finally, us, the VTuber audience, that are already used to this level of virtual realism. Now, let's dive deeper into these points to understand the illusion better. The voice you hear in this clip is created by training an artificial intelligence on hours and hours of audio data from Gura. To explain it better, the more data or videos the AI has been trained on, the more accurate the voice imitation will be. If you guys remember, we already had a similar issue with Callie Horse video. Artificial intelligence learns the unique aspects of a person's voice, and after many hours of training, AI is able to mimic your speech patterns. This will be relevant later down the video. Now, the VTubing industry isn't the only one dealing with the AI invasion. With just an audio file, you can switch the original voice to create something like this. There is even a whole playlist of AI covers of Kanye. It's kinda mind-blowing how convincing these covers are. But here's the twist. When these incredibly accurate AI voices are combined with the corresponding visuals, like those of a VTuber's avatar, something fascinating happens in our mind. We accept it. We embrace it as part of the VTubing experience. This phenomenon is known as multimodal perception. Multimodal perception is a concept from the field of psychology. It explains how our brains combine information from different sources, like the visuals of a VTuber's avatar and the generated voice by AI, to create a seamless and convincing perception of reality. For example, since I like using examples, you're gonna see a lot of them. When you're watching Gura, it's not just her voice that you're taking in. You're also seeing her avatar, its movements, the shifting expressions, even the background of your stream, and the chat window. All of these inputs, the visual, the audio, are feeding into your brain, and it blends them together to create a one big immersive VTubing stream. Our experience doesn't end at simply perception. Another example, when watching Game of Thrones, you are engaged in something called suspension of disbelief. Despite knowing that dragons don't exist in the real world, all of us willingly put aside this rational understanding, which helps us immerse ourselves into the world of Game of Thrones. In VTubing, we practice a similar suspension of disbelief. We know that behind Gura's avatar, there is a real person who's controlling it. but for the sake of our engagement and immersion, we accept the 2D anime-styled avatar of Gura as Gura herself, as the character we interact with. Now, if we revisit the example of Gura's AI cover, even though Gura didn't sing the song, we see her avatar and hear a voice that sounds like hers. This leads us to believe she is the one singing. Here's where our brain gets creative. As we immerse ourselves in the VTubing experience and willingly accept the illusion, we overlook the minor differences. VTubers are virtual personas presented as anime-style avatars, and they don't need to mimic human actions or expressions perfectly. While all of this is happening, our brains are busy constructing the full experience using the voice, visuals, and chat interactions. All of these elements coming together create the VTuber stream that we experience. Now, you might think this acceptance of the illusion is merely part of the VTubing industry, but you see, this creates an environment where AI can not only exist, but thrive. A perfect illustration of this is Neurosama. Neurosama is an independent, English-speaking VTuber who streams on Twitch. And she's not human, not even controlled by a human. She is a collection of computer programs operating in unison to emulate a human streamer. And here's the thing, she's popular despite her voice and behaviors not exactly mimicking a human's voice. Her acceptance by the audience highlights a fascinating aspect of the VTuber space. We are comfortable with less expressive, even static avatars. We see this with PNG tubers, who have no animations at all, yet they are still popular. The very fact that our brains can be easily fooled plays into this. We are happy to go along with the illusion, overlook minor inconsistencies, and constantly work to construct meaning from what we are seeing and hearing. The concept of the uncanny valley also comes into play here. This theory suggests that we feel uncomfortable when something looks almost human, but not quite. In the VTubing world, this doesn't seem to apply. The avatars, such as Neurosamas, may not look exactly like real people, but this doesn't deter us. In fact, it actually attracts us. This acceptance of less than human perfect mimicry is possibly a key factor to why AI-powered VTubers are finding a place and success within the VTubing industry. Oof, well, that was difficult. Okay, let's take a step back here and look around what's happening in the world. Artificial intelligence is here, and it's here to stay. We have AI tools like ChatGPT by OpenAI, Bard AI, Google's text generation model. There's also Midjourney, an AI that specializes in creating artwork. You probably already heard about it. These developments are just the start of an exciting yet concerning new era in today's world. Even Hollywood is concerned. Writers and actors began their strikes, fearing for getting replaced by AI and demanding job security. Keanu Reeves has also recently expressed his concerns about deepfakes, calling them scary. In fact, his film contracts now include clauses that ban digital edits on his acting. Alright, Hollywood is big, I understand. How about streamers? Surely nobody cares about them, right? We shouldn't be that bothered, right? Well, I present to you Athene AI Show. Athene Live, a Twitch streamer who mimics real-life streamers and personalities by using deepfake technology. Athene was able to create multiple AIs of famous streamers like XQC, Asmongold, Amaranth, Destiny, Hassan. So if you're waiting for two political Andes to debate each other, Athene decided to just generate it. These AIs are able to read chat, have conversations with Athene himself, and have facial animations via mimicking the cameras that they have on stream. The quality of these AI animations for facial movement is really impressive, but it's not quite there yet, especially for real-time face generation, like live streams. And the ones that do look surreal cost a lot of time and money to make. So, after all of that, this is why VTubing became the perfect playground for AI technology. Now, a common counter-argument that is often brought up when discussing AI is the human element. The idea is, no matter how realistic the avatar or how accurate the voice imitation is, what truly captivates the audience is the person that is behind the screen. It's the personality, the shared emotions, the spontaneous reactions, and the unique experiences that make each stream special and unique. A VTuber's charm often lies in their ability to connect with the audience on a personal level. Their funny moments, their struggles in the game, their laughter, all these human elements make the audience feel like they're a part of the VTuber's life. These shared experiences create a sense of community and connection, a bond that goes beyond simply watching a character on a screen. That's a nice counter-argument. How about that? Well, let's talk about Replica. Replica is an AI companion that exists on your phone or computer. It was developed as a form of digital therapy, a way for people to express their thoughts and feelings and concerns to an entity that won't judge or criticize. It can be a friend, a mentor, even a romantic partner. The bond between human and Replica is so profound that some users report feelings of genuine affection, joy, and even grief in their interactions with it. To outsiders, these emotions may seem absurd, but from what I researched thus far, the users say that their experiences are as real as any human-to-human connection. The rising popularity of AI companions like Replica signals me a shift in our societal perceptions of AI. It isn't just the fear of robots taking over the world anymore, it's the understanding that AI has the potential to emulate human emotions, to form meaningful connections with us. Personally, I too had interactions with an AI chatbot, and as funny as it sounds, after a few hours of back and forth, I did start to notice myself being interested in having a conversation with an artificial thing. It's funny and maybe scary how the website has to put out a "remember everything characters say is made up" warning sign. When I talk about advanced AI like Neurosama, mention apps like Replica, or discuss the ease with which our brain can be tricked, I am drawing connections that may seem thin now. Interestingly, it seems like there's a growing appreciation for the human touch in various forms of art. Drawing, music, videos, you name it. But as a content creator, I see a trend where a lot of people might start caring less about the human element and more about the value a product provides them. Ultimately, it's all about what we deem valuable. When you hit that subscribe button, what's really hooking you in? The video content or the person behind it? Obviously both, but with today's ease of information gathering, having AI bots scout the internet for any of your questions, what do you really value in a YouTube channel? If you enjoyed this conversation and want to be a part of future talks like this, then you have to give the subscribe button some love. Okay, see ya, bye bye.